Howdy folks, welcome to Space Engineers 2. Vertical Slice 2 is here. It's Planets and Survival Foundation. So we have planets, that's what I'm standing on right now, and it is gorgeous. And we have a little bit of survival. We can run around, and I've been working my way through the tutorial. It's a little bit of a rough start. I couldn't even get it to run at first. And now I'm on Linux, so that's not officially supported. That's no help. Keen said you're on your own. To all the people saying, hey, it's broken. But I was able to play around with some launch parameters and got it to run. And it runs okay. Now, I do have it on the high preset. It defaulted to medium. So I think unless it gets really stuttery, I'm just going to live with the better graphics because it looks really great. I don't know what kind of frame rate I'm getting right now. It kind of varies all over the place. But anyway, let's jump into this and let's do some of the quests here. We don't have full like sandbox yet. That's not here. So I've just been working my way through the tutorial, and I was able to play for about 20 minutes, and it did crash. So let's see if we can make a video. So we're over here. We're trying to get up into space. Not sure where he is, but somebody's talking to us. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention, to be honest. I've just been going through the tutorial. We need to get to space to get our friend, basically. And right now we need to finish building the ship. So this is a hydrogen ship. I've been flying around in this little flyer it gave me. We need to fix this guy up. Well, Space Engineers 2 is a lot different. If you haven't been watching all the pre-release footage, just be aware. It is super, super different from Space Engineers 1. It's not just a reskin. So we need to rebuild this stuff. And you can see I'm hitting R here. A lot of the things can be built from raw materials using your backpack crafter. Not everything, as far as I know. You can hit R. You can also use components to fix things. So we need to find some parts for that. It says we need several ore resources, but I have some stuff with me. So let's go ahead and use what I've got with me. I don't think I can get to that connector unless I take off. So let's hop in the ship. Does it remember what view I was in? It does, at least until I quit the game. I had this thing turned off just so it wasn't burning up energy, but I'm going to unpark. I guess it starts out unparked. And we're going to have it hover just for a little bit, just so I can get to this connector here. And then I have some resources here, so I'm going to go ahead and let's grab all this stuff. And I'm almost full. Let's fix what we can with these parts, then we'll get the ore out. You can see there's a lot of different like stages of progression as you build things. It's pretty neat. We're missing some metal grids, electronic parts and motors. Yeah, we don't have some of those more advanced materials, but we'll just put in what we have. Well, this actually has cargo on it. There's some power modules in there. Okay. Yes, we need some iron and some cobalt to get this thing built. So I do have some iron. Let me grab the iron. And actually, I'm going to hop in here. Can I park this where I could get parts out of it? What if I did like nose down? Oh, I had one tippy toe down. Alright, let's try that. Now can I get to here? Now I can kind of get to here. Connector. I can get to that because it's connected. Cool. Put that stuff back. And I'm going to grab, not the ice, but we'll grab all of that stuff. Actually, I think I just needed iron. Anywho, let's get these wired up, and then we'll head over to the mine where it wants us to go. So I think we're pretty much just short cobalt. The little gyroscope moving there. Very, very cool. I'm excited to get even more stuff. We don't have like rotors, hinges, any of that yet. Alright, I've been using this ship. I'm just going to continue to use it. We'll head up this mountain to this mining camp. Yeah, it looks really, really good. There's no water yet, so that's an empty lake. That's coming later on in the process. You can travel a lot faster, so you got to be careful not run into stuff. But this little ship they give you to start out works pretty well. Well, I see I'm getting pretty low on battery. So maybe I should have grabbed that other ship. Wants us to investigate. There's no like altimeter or HUD. There's just a lot of stuff missing. It's an alpha. It's a vertical slice. Not a complete game. Keep that in mind. Locate ores. Alrighty. So we needed cobalt, right? I guess the cobalt in there somewhere. Yep. What's this? I did turn the sound down quite a bit. The tools are really loud in this version as well. Yeah, we're supposed to go somewhere else. That's like 60 meters into the mountain. Let's go take a look in here. What we got? We got a locker. Bunch of empty stuff. I wonder if there's some other key. Oh, this goes into the mine. Aha! Here's where we can get to the cobalt. Cobalt, 40 meters that way. There we go. But a giant was following me. Fix the ship. We need a whole bunch of iron. We need 180 kilograms of cobalt. So there's our cobalt. And then we need silicon. I think we've got silicon with us. We might need some more nickel. This whole thing here is nickel. There we go. And how full are we getting? Okay. Silicon. Let's grab just a little bit of that. I don't know if you can grab just a little bit, but the light was on. But they sometimes there's little blobs laying around. Here we go. All right, let's just fill up the rust with iron because we're gonna need a lot of iron. Oh, what's making that banging noise? We have inventory full, lady. It does automatically pick up the resources now, which is nice. It goes right into your inventory. And you'll notice it shows a total there of the stuff you're picking up. Super handy. Alright, there we go. We should have enough now. 2235. 150 of nickel. Yeah, that should be enough. Quit banging in my ear. Finish the ship. Yeah, I guess we'll take this down there. I think we have enough energy to get back. Guess we'll find out. So we got a new little like kind of movement indicator thingy. So lots of new stuff in the game. And then we haven't really got up close and personal with the trees yet, but it is a great looking game. I'm assuming it'll get more optimized as we go. It doesn't run the greatest. I have a AMD Ryzen 7 7800 X3D CPU and an NVIDIA 4070 Ti Super 16 gigs of VRAM. And I've got 64 gigs of system RAM. And it's running on high, but I wouldn't say it's smooth. But again, I am running Linux, so I don't know if there's a performance, payoff there. Or detriment. Alright, there we go. One thruster done. And you can see here, you can just hit R, switch between component and raw mode. So I need 6 steel plates, 4 metal grids, or 290 kilograms of iron, basically, to finish this up. And you do have to get really close with the welder and the tools, I've noticed. Alright, finish the ship. There's something else here that's... survival kits. So that's the welder when you can't weld. You do have to get right up on it.
Ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
Actually, I already got ice, so we're good. I do need to... Let's stop. I keep it in a high for inventory, but that doesn't work. Ow. It's trying to tilt it up on its edge again. Whee! There we go. Got it that time. They built this ship and didn't give any ports to access. So I'm going to take this. I know, and we're going to transfer this over here to this cargo container on this ship. Then the O2H2 generator is going to... It looks like it just pulls a little bit out of a time, instead of pulling your whole stack into the O2H2. I thought we'd probably need some ice, so if there was ice down there, I went ahead and brought some. Alrighty, anything else we could use up here? Didn't check all these, I assume they're empty. Can't just hit F or anything, no. I hate having to take my hand up and move it. Just exit out of there, it's a little bit of a pain. All these crates around and no goodies, huh? Open here and turn this on. Oops. Hey! What's up with that? Wanted to see what you had in your connector. Nothing. Okay. Why are you putting me over here? Ship is confused. It does have a battery. So the batteries are kind of different. They have these little power modules, so I can take that power module, and now the ship doesn't have any power. Now, it still makes noises because this is an alpha, but I'm going to take that little module with us just in case. And then if we look on here, where's this guy's battery? I'm not sure we can actually get to it. So we'll just stick that in there. Now we have a whole bunch of power modules, just in case we need them. Alright, prepare the ship. Oh, it wants us to go to the ice cave and get more ice. Alright, fair enough. Oh, this thing is powerful. Whee! Oh boy. I haven't really experimented around. I don't think you can put stuff on the toolbar yet. So there's not a way to like put the thrusters, you know, in a group and disable them easily from the toolbar as far as I know. Like you would normally do, so you could just keep cruising. So there's still a lot of stuff missing from this alpha. Oh, I passed it. I thought it was up here. Stay in outside view here for just a bit. Whoa! Oh, there's little like metal screeching sounds as I skidded across there. That's pretty cool. Oh, I don't have any landing gear. Alright, let's turn off inertial dampeners. There we go. We still have power to the ship. So yeah, there's going to be ice way back in here. There's a little globule. Ta-da! So it wants us to have basically 2 tons of ice. Crouch and drill. Looks like we're getting 144 at a time. I think I can hold 3.2. Yeah, I can hold 3.2 tons. Never skip leg day. So since stone isn't a thing anymore, I don't think you can even get stone. This ice is actually slippery, which is kind of funny. There we go. We got our 2 tons of ice. Whee!
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed.
There's a little bit of story here.
Agreed. But the mystery
So it wants me to go back there and refuel the ship. It's very, like, linear. I can't wait for the sandbox, because that's my jam. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I guess we got enough fuel now, so we have to go locate this shipwreck that he was talking about. I have no HUD reference, so it feels like I'm tilted to the left a little bit. Not sure if I actually am. There's a ship down here.
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something. Anything
Stuff.
that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
The guy wants me to come rescue him. We need to go get our boy. But I'm following the tutorial. Or the story, whatever it is. I guess it's not so much a tutorial. Oh, this does have landing gear underneath there. I didn't see that. So you can lock it. Okay, it's locked. Turn off dampeners, but it's still making weird noises. Enter the shipwreck. Ooh, heavy duty plates. You get all kinds of good parts from here. I think that Loud thumping is just a bug. Let's just enter over here, it looks like. Cool, there's a big gyroscope. That is so cool. Screenshot time. Use your grinder to clear the debris blocking your path. But there's so much cool stuff to look at. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to grind? Alright. Explore. That's what I'm trying to do. Holy crap. Don't know what's happening. Ooh, an assembler. Locate the control seat. Access it to retrieve the coordinates for Vallation Station. This does not have a right-click mode. This is checking. Okay, we located the control seat.
I've just downloaded a waypoint, Vallation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system.
Gravity
The
generator.
logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Let me out of here. Oh man, look at this cargo container. It's too damaged to even access though. Got it. Alright, get back to the weather station, it says. Let's use our jetpack. Cool looking ship. Not sure what that sound is, but let's get out of here. So we need to turn the inertial dampeners on. Unpark. Go back to the weather station. Whee! Hydrogen ship, go fast. You can go like 1,000 kilometers an hour, so you can go pretty fast. You do kind of have to be careful. I'm just going to turn that down so it quits making noise. Depart for Vallation Station when ready. Oh, okay. Well, we can do that. I think we have stuff. We have enough stuff. I mean, we got some ore. I wonder if I should grab a little bit more ore because we have a lot of space on here. I don't know what's going to be out at the station. Yeah, let's just go for it. There'll probably be stuff out there because it's like a tutorial, so. So let's head out to Vallation Station. Aim a little bit off kilter so we don't run right smack into it, hopefully. And we're approaching top speed, which is just over 1,000 kilometers an hour. 1080 to be exact. Close up some of these windows. As far as I know, like if I push G, there's no like hotbar or anything to use. I think that's still to come, but I had played about 20 minutes before I started recording this video, so don't take my word for anything. wrong button. Used to start so it doesn't. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Should definitely turn around and look back at the planet. Alright, I think we probably need to slow down with the big engine. Ooh, there we go. That helps. Oh, somehow I turned my dampeners off. That's why I wasn't slowing down. So that's a big shield bubble, it looks like. Just like we had in Space Engineers 1. So let's head towards the shield bubble. Contract terminal. You found Vallation Station. Now you need to slow down. Working on it, boss. Okay, locate the terminal. Should we park legit? Yeah, let's park legit. I have a full-time job. I'm not largely unemployed, so we'll park legit. Connectors. Connectors transfer gases like hydrogen as well as electricities and materials. Oh, there's connectors here. I wasn't even paying any attention. Indeed. Yeah, I think I saw that in somebody else's video. There's like a... It's almost like an auto dock. You just kind of have to get close to the connector. Yeah, so you can get like pretty far from it. Once it lights up like that, you just hit P. And it docks. Cool stuff. Even if I turn dampeners, it behaves weirdly, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I assume, do we have like magnetic boots or something? Maybe there's a gravity generator on the station. So we can close that with escape. Neat. Well, let's head into the terminal.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me.
1,000
The
kilotons.
contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's
Yep.
a logical choice, Ivan. I'll be back soon.
Are you
Alright, contracts.
You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium. Right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you.
So we'll get renewable energy tier 2, so we can make more blocks, I think. So when I'm on foot, I can hit G, and you can do the toolbar when you're on foot. So you got all this stuff here. So basically, we have conveyors and storage. We don't have, like, rotors, you know, hinges, any of that type of stuff. We do have buttons, it looks like. No functionality. So a lot of stuff still to come here. Neat. I assume there's nothing on the station to pick up. We'll close the doors. We're not savages. Okay, let's go fix that station, and then we'll get, it looked like solar panels, maybe? Oh, I think there's a solar panel on this ship. Yeah, it's right up here. Does the solar panel work? It doesn't have any lights on it. Oh, while I'm here thinking about it, where is the button on the survival kit? Let me turn this guy back on. And then I want to set my spawn to the survival kit. There we go. So now I'll respawn at this ship. Man, this thing is so fast. Just look at this game. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. No, I'm looking around instead of flying the ship. I think if you go to outside view and back in, it centers up the view just like in the original game. Yep. Alright, what do we have to fix out here? Let's go find out. Oh, there it is. Quick, turn around. Oh, weird. It makes you go... It's like there's not Newtonian physics or something? I'm not sure what... Maybe the thrusters were just that powerful. They were throwing me sideways when I turned. Alright, where's my connector? There it is. I heard it beep. Yeah, that sound is really annoying, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I'm stuck. There. Okay, so up here I don't think we have a gravity generator. Finish constructing the survival kit and register it as your home base. Oh, it wants me to fix this guy. Okay. Let's get some parts. And let's grab a little nickel, a little bit of silicon.
Inventory full.
Oh, we do have inventory full, lady. She's got a slightly different voice, though. Alright, we had enough stuff for that. It wants us to register. That. Repair the antenna. I'll find a way back to it later on. Roger that. Use components for that. Repair the ore detector to see the nearby deposits. Those solar panels are lit up. Oh, my ship was turned off, so I bet it turned off the solar panels. Alright, you need wire, which I don't think I have. I think I might be out of steel plate steel. Let's switch back to that. So just because I don't have the stuff? I think it might be. So we need copper. Copper is down there. Is that inside this asteroid, or? I have a feeling it will be. Some more ice. Some copper over there. Let's turn the old jetpack on. And look at just how good this thing looks. Such a good looking game. Glad I can mostly run it on high. It ran really smooth on medium, but it didn't look nearly as good. Inventory full. Ooh, we have an escape hole. Nice. Oh, we got some damaged blocks underneath here. Look at you. Cool. Alright, I don't want to use up all my iron fixing all this stuff. There we go. Return to the contract terminal to complete the contract. Alright. Wonder if I register here, will it... and this ship gets destroyed. Is it just no good? Yeah, there we go. Now it's got lights on it. It's just because my ship was turned off when I was looking at it. Next steps. You've learned the basics. Go forth and do stuff. We're doing on battery power on this bad boy. We're doing fine because we have hydrogen. Wonder if it has some kind of power generation on it other than the solar panel. Let's get this contract turned in, and we'll look at the ship a little bit. Good boy. Stop. The flying feels a lot different, which is one of the reasons I'm all over the place. Nice. Alright, we are docked. Let's turn that off so it quits making dumb noises. So if we go look at control panel, we can see all the stuff on the sledge, which is apparently the ship name. I don't know what green means. Does that mean it needs power, maybe? Okay, so a bunch of gyroscopes, lights, hydrogen thrusters, and a hydrogen tank, which is full, thanks to the O2H2 generator. And we have one of those. And we have a solar panel. I don't think we have a hydrogen engine. I don't know if they even have that in the game yet. Let's go turn in our contract. Actually, before we do that, let's go to G. We can search. Engine. Nope. Is there a power? Energy. So right now, before we do get an unlock, we have battery. And oh, we already have a solar panel. And we have something that's locked. I can already make solar panels, so it must be hydrogen engines would be the next unlock. Let's go find out. I don't think they have sensors yet. Oops, wrong side. Complete. Colonization progress achieved 1%. All right. We just have to do that 100 more times and we're good to go. We have engineering, abandoned research outpost. That would get us production blocks. So I don't think it matters which contract you do. That gives us 15%. Wow. But we're probably coming up on time for this video. So let's look and see what did that get us as far as blocks go. Interestingly, it didn't unlock that. What did that unlock? No idea. I don't know if there is a technology tree. What would that have been under? I never had progression turn on in the old game because I didn't like it. Yeah, it is on high. Game. GUI game. Controls. Oh, you can't change the controls. Okay. F1 for help. Here it is. It documents the controls. Open inventory, quick actions, systems, build menu. I don't know that there is any kind of progression tree that you can look at. Advanced controls. There's spectator mode, so that's handy. It's all the grid tools and whatnot. I don't know that we can see what we unlocked. So I don't know what we unlocked. It does have these that just don't function yet, it looks like. I think all we have is the drill for the ship. We can make all the basics though. We can make thrusters and cargo. The survival kit, gear forge. So if I go to production, what would the other stuff be called? Tools? No. Yeah, there's a survival kit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have the stuff unlocked yet. I don't really know how we progress. I'll have to do a lot more studying and reading and playing the game. Because there's there's a refinery. I don't think we have that yet. There's no asses. There's no assembler. Yeah. I don't remember the names of all the things. I'm not used to it yet. I've seen it all. I've watched a lot of videos, but don't remember what they're called. Oh, I can still see that stuff out there? That's pretty funny. What's this green thingy? Oh, that's just validation station. All right. I came out to the wrong platform, clearly, because my ship isn't here. I think that'll do it for this video, though. I'll be playing around with this some more. Not sure what that was. Something just turned off. But that pretty much ends the little intro tutorial. We can just go do our own thing. I don't know where our guy is, if we're supposed to go get him still. Or if we're just supposed to forget about him. I'm not sure. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.